Hi everybody, this is Gad Saad. Earlier today I posted a bunch of tweets that I think might be relevant to read here for you, so here we go. I know of countless otherwise smart people who are voting for Joe Biden because of their personal antipathy toward Donald Trump. Yet if I polled them on their 5 most important issues, they would agree with Trump's agenda whilst being fully against Biden's platform. This is how an idiotic, short-sighted imbecile behaves, fully driven by emotional hysteria rather than by a careful analysis of the issues. Trump and Biden are inconsequential in that they are passing ships. The resulting agendas will stay for generations. Be careful. I don't wish to imply that there aren't issue-specific matters on which one might disagree with Trump, but many of the leading issues that my friends would consider as crucially important, freedom of speech, protection of borders, economic freedom, etc., are in line with Trump. Extricate yourself from the two individuals. One is a brazen, grandiose narcissist. The other has an avocado for a brain, but is controlled by extraordinary anti-American values. Forget about the two individuals. Think societal values. Let's go on. Okay, here we go. Save this thread. I think that it is looking more likely that Joe Biden will win. If he does, he is unlikely to last a full term. If so, an utter execrable scammer, Camila Harris, who was unable to poll at higher than 2 to 3% among her party, will be president. On nearly every imaginable issue that a true classical liberal holds dear, she is antithetical to those values. She has 2 things going for her, both related to immutable traits. And yet, most people who will vote her into the highest office of the land have absolutely no clue what this inauthentic cretin stands for. Avocado brain and fraudulent smile will create irrevocable damage to the ethos that defines the United States. Listen to an immigrant who comes from the land of identity politics. Heed my warnings. You will live to regret your decision. I'm not being hyperbolic. I literally could not care one way or the other about Trump. He is merely a temporary doorstop against leftist lunacy. The reality is that the U.S. is being altered in ways that are heartbreaking to those who seek refuge within its loving arms. Shameful. A couple of more to go. All right. Here we go. Imagine if you had a quarterback who played 47 years in the NFL who never completed a pass. Imagine if you had a center in the NBA who played 47 years in the NBA who never scored a basket. Imagine if you had a designated hitter in the major leagues who never had one hit. Imagine if you had a soccer striker who played for 47 years who never scored a goal. Now imagine Joe Biden playing politics for 47 years, achieving nothing, literally, and being rewarded with entry into the Hall of Fame of all major sports. Actually, let me correct that. Avocado Brain has done less than nothing in that many of his accomplishments are antithetical to the values that most clear-thinking liberal people would condone. It's truly astonishing. He is a political parasite drowning in failed mediocrity. Again, I can state this without in any way having posters of Donald Trump in my bedroom to be used as foreplay with my wife. Do you follow, or should I type slower? Let's keep going. We're on a roll. All right. You have intellectual morons who have been railing against Islam, critical race theory, woke politics, kangaroo courts of Title IX, etc. for years. But yet they would never dream of not voting for Joe Biden. Biden is the poster child of all of the latter ideas. But bruh, Trump. All right. Intellectual moron. China is a real existential problem. We need to be afraid of China. Oh, and I'm voting for Joe Biden because, bruh, Donald Trump is so mean and disgusting. This is the level of infantile idiocy that has gripped our intellectual class. So the only guy who has the testicular fortitude to call out China is disgusting, but the one who is the prison female dog of China is going to receive your vote. What utter schmucks. I think that's about it. I might have a few others that I missed, but in any case, you get the point. Most people who don't want to vote for Trump, usually it's because of a deep animus that they feel toward him. this election, or any election, is really more than the two people who are running. Yes, of course, they are the person, whoever wins is the person who is representing the United States on the world stage and so on. So I understand that personal style might be of some importance, but you have to look beyond that. You have to look at whether the values that are enshrined within each individual, within their platform, within their agenda, within their vision, is something that you support or not. And as I said, I know of many people who have literally spent all of their time railing against ideas which Donald Trump would be the one to fight against those ideas, but yet they can't see that cognitive fracture, that cognitive dissonance, that naturally lobotomized inconsistency, because Donald Trump is so disgusting. Think hard, think well, don't succumb to hysteria, make the right choice. Cheers.